back at 3 each.
Very good, sir.
And don't do anything I wouldn't do meantime. Stinker!
Gotcha, Tinker. What should we do with him? Use him as a foot. What should we do with him, Jack? What do you think? We won't do anything. What? Why not? Nothing. We were Jack White Road on there. And now we're snivelling back again if we do anything, won't it? We can't just let him get away with it. We won't. We'll call him something. That way, no one. And more might, nor will he. We'll call him the Stinker.
Jack Cutler!
Stinker.
Remember me?
Repeat after me everything I say. A stinker is a snivelling telltale. Come on.
A stinker is a snivelling telltale.
A stinker is a slimy disgrace to the community. Let's hear it.
A stinker is a slimy disgrace to the community.
A stinker fails in everything he tries.
A stinker fails in everything he tries.
I am a stinker. Say it!
I am a stinker.
Stinker, stinker, holy Moses, hold your noses. Stinker, stinker, holy Moses, hold your noses. Stinker, stinker.
Oh, yes, I remember.
I should hope so. What are you doing for lunch?
Well, I hadn't decided.
You have now. Far away, my old stinker, far away.
Have a glass of port with you, Stilton, won't you?
Oh, no, thank you.
If you ask me, Stilton without port is like marriage without a bit on the side.
Yes, well, all the same.
Suit yourself. I'll have a large vintage port anyway. You married?
Yes.
Well, it happens to the best of us. Mind you, I can't complain. Married to my business in a way. The old boy left her everything. Chance of a lifetime for yours truly. I'm not saying we don't have our problems, shirkers, unions, council cutbacks. But the money's there, no two ways about it. You just got to go out and hustle for it these days. About time, too. Coffee?
What?
Coffee.
Yes, please.
2 coffees, and I'll have another one of these. Pass the cellar, will you? What was I saying? I was talking about myself too much. I always do when I eat. I can't tell you how good it is to see you again. What are you doing with yourself, my old stinker?
I'm a contract estimator for a firm of paint manufacturers.
Fixed prices, make sure nobody's cheating.
That sort of thing, yeah.
Everybody cheats nowadays.
As far as a sweeping generalization, isn't it?
Well, I'm damn sure some of my boys are robbing me.
Well, quite possibly.
Reckon there's any way of stopping that kind of thing?
Well, if the estimates are properly checked, certainly.
How much do they pay you at your paint shop?
£4,550 a year.
Skinflints, aren't they? Come and work for me and I'll double it. You think it's the drink talking, don't you? Thank you, steward. Never affects me in the way of business. What do you say?
Oh, absolutely not.
Why?
I don't like Cutler. School used to call me the Stinker.
What?
Tinker the Stinker.
A joke on your name?
It wasn't a joke. It caught on. People used to hold their noses if I got near them or pretend not to see me and walk about saying, "Pooh, what's that stinker?"
Honestly.
Made my life a misery.
Well, now he's giving you a chance to change it, and not just your life, our lives.
You don't know Cutler.
But I know the rut we're in, though, don't I? It's been 10 years, Harold. The same house, same firm, same job. It's a chance. A chance at last to change, move, do things. And you, because of some stupid joke someone played on you, 30 years ago and more, you expect me to stand quietly by and watch you chuck it away.
It wasn't a joke, don't you understand? That was what was so diabolical about it. He put the finishing touches to the feeling of inadequacy that my father drilled into me. He thought I was wet. To be told every day by my peers that I was also offensive. Jack Cutler meant to destroy me, and he very nearly succeeded.
Well, I think you're making a bit much of it. It sounds like a typical bit of adolescent boy's beastliness to me. And anyway, it's history.
I'm trying to explain.
I know your father was a monster. I met him, and I've had to live with your woeful insecurity. This is really being childish. I'm your wife. You say you love me.
Well, you know I do.
Then take the job. At least see if your old school pal means it. Please. For my sake, I want a bit of life before I die.
Well, we'll see.
Well, we all know what that means, don't we?
Oh, don't go off like that.
My revolver was empty. I was surrounded. What to do? Surrender? Oh, I don't mind telling you, Harold, my boy. I thought about it, but I wouldn't have been human if I hadn't in the sack of scissors. Well, I thought about it, and I rejected it. Unworthy. Yeah. Put my head down, I charged them. Laid about me. Startled the life out of them and got clean through and away. Well, I couldn't go blubbing home, could I? David couldn't go blubbing home, could he? I stood there and he slew Goliath. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to go back to her. And I'm going to stand up for yourself. Oh, my God, you'll have to reckon with me, boy.
I decided I'm going to take that job. Well, he means it.
It'll make all the difference.
Let's hope so.
Oh, I feel quite differently about you already. Oh, quite differently.
What's all this, then?
I thought I made that quite clear.
Good Lord, I haven't got time for all that rubbish. I've got to get in a game of golf this afternoon.
We've only this moment just got back from lunch.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Isn't that what they say?
They also say that when the cat's away, the mice will play.
I see. All right, give it to me in a nutshell.
Well, one of the foremen has been, he's been working with one of the sales managers to inflate the cost of job.
And pocketing the difference.
Yeah, well, I can't prove that.
Don't give me all that claptrap.
Well, I can only tell you what the figures show. That's the beauty of them. They're absolutes, like music. You can fit theories round them. I mean, there they just are.
Well, never mind the poetry. I'm paying you to find out if I'm being swindled.
Oh, unquestionably. They're putting in false invoices.
How do you know they're false?
Well, the firms don't exist.
You can't get much falser than that, can you? How much have they been getting away with?
Well, in the current financial year, it amounts to about £10,000.
Does it, by God? Names?
The foreman is Gould.
Len Gould? Well, that's nice. That's really nice. I should have pensioned him off years ago, and he begged me to keep him on, said he'd get bored, and all the time he's... Which sales manager?
Hollenshaw.
You're sure about that?
Positive.
Thank God you changed your mind about coming to work for me. You've earned your keep already.
Yes, what will you do?
Sack the pair of them so fast they'll never know what hit them. Well done, my old stinker.
Do you like it?
Won't be long now.
What is it, anyway?
Order books, just making sure they tally where the delivery dock is.
Oh, yeah? What do you think of them?
Oh, very nice.
You mean you haven't noticed?
Not until you mention them.
Oh, you're hopeless. Still, it's good to see you interested in your work.
Well, it is interesting, and I've got plenty of scope, and I'm more or less my own boss.
See?
Matter of fact, I uncovered a fraud the other day.
I hope Mr. Cutler was properly impressed.
I think he was, rather.
If you ask me, I think he's trying to make amends for being so beastly to you at school.
Still calls me Stinker.
Who cares?
I do.
Supper's ready when you are.
I still don't like him.
couldn't want anybody to think we didn't know each other.
I'm an employee.
Look, just because I use a rose and have young Meech drive me in every morning doesn't mean that I'm standoffish. The rose is good publicity, the best there is. And I get driven in every day so I can get ahead with the mail. Most of the rest of the time I drive myself.
You don't have to justify yourself to me.
Look, I don't want you making out that I forget old friends. Look, I tell you what. Why don't you and your wife come and have dinner one evening?
Well,
And we'll use the rose.
my wife Phyllis, Mr. Cutler.
Ah, Jack, for heaven's sake.
Most of my friends call me Phil.